Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to New Forest Morphs. Jared's back in the facility. Do you have a nice weekend, Jared?
Yeah, lovely weekend.
Good. I'm glad you had a good one. We had a fantastic weekend. Had 3 different families come over the weekend. Sold a load of snakes and had some really nice snake candy. I'd like to thank Jim, who came over with a new family. And I've got a nice picture of Jim, who picked up a special gift from me, Jared. It was a lovely ultra male boy, full visual, 1-year-old. He was so happy with that, Jared, and he brought with him a lovely family, and the family have fallen in love with 3 snakes, and I'm really happy. Phoebe, Sophie and Dylan is the names of the family, and they've all chosen their own snakes. They're going to come and do some work for us and help build up some snake credit towards paying for them. So I give £10 an hour to the kids when they come in and help out with the tubs, and they did some work. We've cleaned out our spiders. Come and have a look at how nice job they've done here for us, Jared. Sophie's lovely, she's a lovely mum, and you can see that she's helped me clean these up, which is wonderful. I can see what a difference it makes. So new bedding, we're using the Happy Stat substrate bedding, which I picked up on the weekend, and you can see both of our spiders are happy with their new clean enclosures. So it's important to keep on top of it, not allow the substrate to build up too heavy, and to do regular changes. This is the Happy Stat substrate that we've used. Got it in quite a big tub, Jared, and that leads me on to, I picked up a really nice terrarium, which is over here, and you'll see this is going to be for our Australian stick insects that are coming from Matt and Nat, and I've basically bought this really lovely it's really good high quality Exoterra. So it is a reused second-hand one. We've actually sterilised it and cleaned it. I picked it up for a really good price, Jared. They're 120 quid brand new if you can get hold of them. And I picked this one up for a really good price, so that will allow us to then create the right humidity, so when the eggs hatch, they need that humidity, and Matt and Nat are very kindly going to come up and help me set that up, and Matt actually cleaned it out with me. So thanks to Matt and Nat, thank you for your lovely videos. We made 3 videos over the weekend. We put out 1 each on each channel, Lunar Coils. Go see, if you want to see some extra footage of Nat and Matt in the facility, they shot a really lovely video on their channel. So if you need some more snake candy, we brought out all of the 6 double recessives, and we had a laugh together. They're so much fun, Jared. And then the following day we had Jim come over with Sophie, Dylan and Phoebe. Phoebe fell in love with Phoebe, over here, as you can see. She went straight to the Phoebe tub, and you can see she's a beautiful girl. To show how lovely she is. There she is. She is a female breeder that is a Het Russo 50% het pied girl, and produced some lovely animals for us a couple of years ago, and we'll probably make her available for a family that wants to breed the Russo genetic, and that one is available. You can see that Matt and Nat have bought another 6 snakes. They're picking them up on the Friday, so they're getting everything ready for those. That will take their collection up to 30. They're doing really well. And over here I wanted to show you the snakes that Sophie has reserved. Now I've put Sophie's snake over here as a holdback. It's the banana pastel, and I've put their labels on with their names on a diagonal, Jared, so you can see what's going on here.
Very cool.
So this is on hold down here. You'll see there's a pastel banana down there. You can see the one down in the corner. Now I've got to be careful I don't get bitten here. But this is one of their snakes they've put on hold. A beautiful pastel banana, and Sophie fell in love with this one, and we've kept that back for her. So thank you, Sophie, for your help on that one. And also we've got the 2 children. Phoebe's gone for this one, Jared, and this is our Mojave Het Ultramel girl. Look how beautiful she is. And she bathed her because she didn't have the perfect shed, and she made her really clean for me. So we were teaching techniques, and when the kids come in, they get to work, they get to earn snake tax credits. Snake credits, sorry. So I've got the cancer on the brain at the moment. And then Dylan went for one, I think on this side. There's Dylan's. He fell in love with this one here. I'll bring it out in the light, Jab, because it's so beautiful. And it's such a gorgeous snake. This one I think's got a lot going on. He's got a very good taste in my opinion. There could be yellow belly in this. It's het G stripe, but just look how beautiful that is. And Dylan helped me clean out some tubs. He's got a £10 credit against that snake. So it's lovely when you have families coming and they're working within their budget. The thing that we can do as breeders is encourage them on by inviting them in to help us clean tubs, to clean the facility. They love it. Also, it teaches them another principle. When they take their snakes home for the first time, they know how to clean and maintain. So they're learning as they go. So Matt and Nat did the first lift of the clutch on clutch 14, Jared, their first ever lift, did a great job. Unfortunately, we got slugged out on it, but there are actually embryos and veins in the slugs, which I've never seen before. So I've put them in the incubator, and I'll show you later, Jared, but it's really fascinating. I've never seen embryos and vein systems in slugs. But so we just thought we'd put them in the incubator, see what happens. They probably will all go mouldy, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. We'll give it a shot and see how that goes. So we're looking forward for Sophie coming over, and I think Phoebe and Dylan want to help do some cleaning, and they'll get some more snake credit, and they'll be able to walk away with some snakes at a good price as a result. So that's an update on that side. We also had a beautiful family coming with their grandparents, Jared. That'll be Lisa, John, and I think it's son's called Noah, daughter called, I think it's Eddie. And they fell in love with a beautiful snake, and in the end they picked up the, I think it was the leopard albino, that's 50% het for clown. Yes. And they were an absolute joy to have in the facility, Jared. And they also helped clean snakes as well, and they learnt the process. And I got to meet the grandparents, and Barry, the grandparent who didn't want to hold a snake at the beginning of the session, was holding a snake, and it overcame his phobia. And the grandmother was wonderful as well, and she's such a beautiful lady, and Lisa's family and John's family are so lovely, Chad. And I had an absolute ball, really enjoyed the weekend. It was busy. It's weird, I kind of work 5 days a week in the accountancy practice, and normally on the weekend you kind of want to chill. But actually I was chilling but enjoying the hobby, and I think this is what it does. You don't feel like you're working, you feel like you're just having fun with friends. And I think that's what kind of buoys us up. Although having said that, I was tired this morning and I haven't had the swim yet. But I will have a swim before we take off, Jared. So that's good news. We've also solved another problem. We had a thermostat that was down. Jared has very kindly used his muscles to bring out the whole of this tub system, and now we have one that's functioning and working. So we've replaced the Habistat thermostat here, and now we have room for another 5 snakes. Now Alfie said that the snakes were supposed to be coming this weekend. I think he made a mess up on his dates. It's next weekend, Jared. So we set up the quarantine in the office area, but he was very apologetic, and we're looking forward to Friday, Saturday. Friday they're being picked up from his place. Saturday morning at 7 they're being delivered. 6 new snakes are coming, and we'll do the unboxing of those in the office in the quarantine area. But I think everything's moving in the right direction. We've got some super exciting plans going forward. We have a lovely vivarium that we're going to convert into probably a Star Wars themed viv. We might just bring that into the facility, Jared. We might display a lovely snake. I fell in love with a new snake which Jim brought up for his collection, and he showed me how beautiful this is, and I'm going to show you what it is. I believe it is a boa constrictor, and it was as gentle as a ball python, and I'm going to see if I can find that, because I got such a lovely picture of it. Now just bear with me, Jared, if I get that picture up. So here's the vivarium we've got in our front living space. I'll show you that first, Jared. It's 3 by 2 by 2, and technically you should really have up to 4 feet viv for a ball python is what they recommend. But if you're going to have a boy in there that's going to be, say, 3 feet long to 4 feet long max, you'll probably be fine, because this is 2 by 2, so it's got climbing space as well, and
deep as well.
It's deep, so I think that this would be fine for a ball python, a small ball python. If you went for a big girl, you'd want a 4 foot for sure, but I think that one would be fine. So the idea here is we're going to convert that using vinyl. Now Nat's very artistic, she's got some great ideas there, and what we'll do is we'll show you how we can transform something quite plain looking into something exciting. And you mentioned, Jared, if you went for a Star Wars theme, what would you go for?
If I was doing inside,
yeah,
I'd make it like the Ewok forest.
Ewok forest, and I think I'll let Nat know. Cool. But that's wonderful, so we'll definitely do something there. And what I also want to do is just show you this beautiful boa, because there we go, here's some pictures of the boa. Let me just show you that. Now we've got a close-up picture, There you go. There's the boa, Jared. You can see that, how beautiful it is. I fell in love with these, Jared. I wouldn't mind having one of these.
Yeah, I like boas.
So we might contact Jim and find out which breeder he's using for that, because the quality and the temperament of the boas were lovely. And we need to study the keeping, how to keep them. And if I show you, there you go. There's another picture. As you can see, there's a lovely picture of the boa, and it had a lovely, very red tail. I don't think it was a red tail boa, but it's a boa constrictor, Jared. I think the red tail boas are lovely as well, but they're very red, aren't they? It did have quite a red tail, Jared.
It could be a red tail.
I wasn't sure.
I wasn't here, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, so it may well be, but we might be getting into those as well, which would be lovely. And of course, we then did a shout out on the t-shirts. You can see the t-shirts that we've now got. Mandy picked those up. So we've got Kaz and James coming on Friday night to pick up their beautiful snake, and I've got some t-shirts for the kids. So they're going to pick up t-shirts for the kids, and we've got some for the adults as well. So mum and dad gets t-shirts, and we're looking forward to that. Matt and Nat are going to be picking up their 6 snakes on the weekend, so we've got all happening on the weekend. So that's lovely. And you've had some lovely feedback from Lauren, who picked up her snake, and she's really happy. It fed within a day of her getting home.
Yeah, she called it Ducky.
She's calling it Ducky, which is lovely. And Lisa's family have been communicating and saying the transition on their snake yesterday when they took it home went well. They're happy with the setup, they're happy with how things are going, so it's fantastic. And you know what, it's just so lovely to see all these new families getting into snakes for the first time, Jared. It really does please me. I've bought some new rub systems, so when people come and pick up their snakes, if they haven't got a rub system, they want a rub system, we've invested in another 5 of these. I'll show you what we've got, Jared. These are 12-litre rubs, but you'll see they are perfect size for hatchling grons, and obviously you wouldn't keep an adult on these, but these are great for kids in their bedrooms because they take up very little space. But they've got the height, they've got the depth, and you can see these are excellent for hatchlings development. So we've got those, we've got the thermostats, we've got the hides, we've got the cocoa husk. So when you come, do let us know if you want to pick up a snake. If you want us to supply you with the thermostats, the heat mats, let us know in advance, and we'll make sure we've got everything so it's plug and go, and we'll do a very good price on those setups for you as well. So that's going really well, Jared. I think that'll about wrap it up for today. I don't think there was anything else. We haven't really shown off any snake candy, have we? So
Yeah, there's a Hognose.
it was the Hognose. Now, Jared, would you like to get the Hognose out and just display what you've got going on here? Because yeah, you get the Hognose, and then we're going to show you shed outs. I think it was 2 days ago, Jared. And just tell us a bit about the humidity, because you've been in touch with the top breeder you got this from.
Yeah, they're quite different to ball pythons, so you don't actually have to spray them down like you would with a ball python.
Yeah.
They're also a little bit different to ball pythons because they don't hold on to you, you've got to hold on to them.
Right.
So this is a Superconda, and they're quite wiggly, and it's a little one.
Oh, they're stunning, Jared. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they are beautiful little animals.
Jim loved them.
Yeah.
They play dead. They got like a cobra. They open up.
You can look at his belly.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a zipper and a half.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But they're lovely little animals. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Hasn't tried to bite me yet,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
I think what we're going to do, Jared, is over time we will probably bring in a variety of reptiles and snakes
Pets.
and pets for us. We won't necessarily be breeding them, but what we'll do is when the families come, we can introduce them to different species.
Yeah.
And then it's educational, really, and Jared and I have some really exciting business plans how we're going to take Nicholas Morphs to the next level, and we'll slowly develop that and let you know what the vision and plan is. As you know, we've got the Hoglette business that's running nicely. We want to make that available to our friends. And also what I was going to say, Jared, is we're very close to 2,000 subscribers. Why don't we announce the first thing we're going to be doing as the #1? There's 5 prizes for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. The ultimate prize will be a weekend free holiday in our home, in our holiday vet. Everything taken care of. All you have to do is get here. There will be fresh, clean duvets and sheets. There'll be fresh, clean towels for you to use. You can actually join us for a meal as well. You'll come into the facility, you'll be able to pick up your snake, and it will be quite a high-end snake that we're going to make available. I haven't decided which one yet, but Jared and I are going to look at our collection, and we're going to use a random sampler, Jared, based on the people that are commenting on various videos, and there'll be 4 other prizes, which include t-shirts, stickers, and we just really want to promote this to everyone who's supporting us on the channel. And I think that would be a lovely way, Jared, of moving to the 2,000 plus subscriber base. And so we'll come back to you very shortly with the whole plan, but that's just a little preamble, really, a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be doing on that side. It's up to Jared and I to decide which snake we're going to make available for that, and we might even have a 2nd or 3rd snake available. Maybe 1 or 2 of our big breeder girls we might make available to families that maybe want to breed, but their finances are stretched a wee bit, and maybe you're making a comment on our video, and then you get into the draw, you may end up winning a beautiful snake. So keep focused on our channel, please. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to show us some love, make some comments, and the more comments you make, the higher probability you'll have of being generated by the random sampler. And we'll then make a video on that launch, and look forward to doing that one with everybody. We do have some other videos to go out with Matt and Nat, and as I say, don't forget to give Lunar Coils a follow. Don't also forget, please, we've got other friends who are building their channel. Mark and Callum's channel's building well, Jared. Instagram's gone over 100 followers now, so Mark and Callum, we're very grateful. Please go give them a follow at Chepstow Bulls, and that's the way we build the community. We've got lots of other really exciting things that I'm going to reveal gently over time, but the future looks very bright, Jared. I think I'm excited about this side of the hobby business. We are getting to the point now where I think we're making some wonderful connections, and we're going to keep building on that momentum. So thanks again, everyone, have a wonderful week, and we shall see you soon. Bye for now.